with another video. I'm Kai, and I'm here with my lovely guest.
I'm Kayla. Y'all saw me on the last video. Don't act like y'all didn't. Don't act brand new.
And I know where I came from.
Okay.
Period.
Yes. Subscribe to my channel. Just my name, Kayla Lumpkins. Lumpkins. Link's gonna be below. Ooh, can't even talk. I'm so excited. Can't even talk.
Did I stutter?
So today we're going to be talking about. We're basically going to get more into detail about what we were talking about earlier, which is like the whole like Ariana, which is on her channel, Ariana, P. Davidson, Kanye type situation,
all that whole
Jada Pinkett, you know, everybody and their mama done came out.
Okay,
now you feel
they was like, I'm coming out. Like, I'm like, I can't keep up. Girl, what happened?
You know, I don't know what's going on. So, basically, just to give y'all a rundown, is Kanye went this whole rant about Drake, and then Drake basically laughed. Like, Drake really
he posted an Instagram story with like 3 laughing emojis. I'm like, oh, he don't care.
That was basically it. So, like, Kanye was really mad. It's a lot of shit that been going on because of the whole, you know, Pusha and the babies, Adonis type situation. And then, like, Ariana chimed in, and he didn't like that shit. No. He didn't like that at all. So, you know, as a result, that ended up making him respond, talking about, like, with my mental health like this, like, you kind of basically need to, like, shut up.
Right.
You know?
This is not the conversation for you. Like, thank you, next your ass out the conversation.
Hey, it's a lot of guys on the timeline right now, you know, basically making noise, but me and Miley got this new song coming out. Now, there was a lot of guys on the timeline talking, because it wasn't just Kanye and Drake. It was a bunch of shit going on.
Yes, the king of R&B. Are you ballet, baby? Like,
so, you know, all that shit was going on the timeline, and you know, I mean, it would kind of overshadow if you just dropped the new single. That would kind of overshadow it. But I feel like, you know, if you have so much clout, you know, just shut up, drop it, talk about it, promote it, you know, let it die down.
Because your stands are still gonna listen to it, and you got like hella stands.
They're hella.
So yeah, like your stands be the main ones on Twitter, so you already know they're gonna get you #1. What you need to do.
Pete Davidson ends up replying, talking about, you know, I applaud you for talking about mental health, blah blah blah, and then like later like makes this like notes post on Instagram talking about like
the little iOS press release.
Like this whole entire like you know, post talking about like he basically just really couldn't do it anymore. Like, you know, he was just really struggling with his mental health. So this sparked everybody saying like, hey Pete, hang in there, praying for you. You know, like we got Nicki talking about that, Jada talking about that, Ari talking about that. I think Kanye was talking about like that. Like everybody was saying,
like MGK
hey,
was saying he's about to go like on a plane to see him.
Yeah, like everybody was like really concerned for Pete Davidson. Like everybody was really there for him because he had made this post, knowing that he had just gotten, you know, out of a relationship with his then fiance.
Like you was engaged. Like that's deep. Like even if it's a quick relationship, that's still like a heavy like.
You feel me? That's so
title.
deep.
Yeah.
You know, like that really carries weight. That's the title. That's the title. You know.
Right.
So, you know, with that being said, you know, everybody kind of got involved, but people felt like after finding out that Ari going to the set to say, you know, like, hey, I'm here for you, but him refusing to let her up, they felt like he was manipulating her, you know. And so like, I want to know what's your thoughts about that, because the thing is, it's like I see from both perspectives, and it's very hard to really stand on either or completely. You know?
Yeah, my thing is we don't even know what their relationship was. Yeah. We don't know why they broke up. We don't even know how they got together. You know what I mean? We don't know what they spoke like post relationship. I know Pete talked about it on like SNL. He did a little like skit or something about it. Yeah. And then she was kind of like thank you next to him a little bit.
No, that was right before like the song had came out, so she was like, "Thank you, next."
Right.
And everybody was like, "He's a comedian. Like, do you expect him to not?"
But it wasn't even bad. I think he said like we're all good, we're on good terms and things like that. And I guess she was mad he was talking about it. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't even know, like, what happened with them post-breakup, if they even, like, still communicate. It might still be, like, fresh. He probably, like, is kind of want to distance himself because her stands are, like, OD, like,
they've been bullying the fuck out of him. Like, that's my
even during the relationship. Like,
yeah, like, my thing was her thing is, like, I feel like, it would be for me, it would be one of those type of things where, like, your fans have been bullying me for so long, talking about, like, after we broke up, like, you deserve to die, da 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 da, you know, and then you come up here, you try to visit me, like, no, I don't really want to, no, because your fans either might show me fake love or they might try to, like, fucking
make it work.
Be
like, just do it.
You know, like you know how it's like my image earlier, like that's really an image. Like I can't really do it that much. So
like, I'm kind of in the same boat as you because I like see both sides. Because at first it's kind of like, damn, like she came up there like to see, make sure you were okay. Like even like past the side, it's like at least I'm coming out. Like that don't even matter right now.
Yeah.
But at the same point, it's like I said, we don't even know what the relationship was like, what happened. Because if like let's say like a dude was like cheating on you throughout the whole relationship, manipulating you, all that whole stuff, and then you wanted to kill yourself, and he was like, oh, I'm coming, you might be thinking, oh, you trying to manipulate me again. Like you might be on that stuff again, like, you know what I mean? It could be something like that. But then it's also kind of messed up where you're like kind of guilt tripping in a way, because he said something along the lines of like, just say I told you so, or just like something like that. Yeah. And then it's like, but if I'm trying to help you and you're still like, okay, but I'm about to kill myself anyway, or I don't want to see you, it's like, well, what more can I do then? Because like, do you want me to show up? Do you want me to not even talk to you no more? You want me to block you? Like, what are you saying? What more can I do? Right. What do you want from me?
What more do you want from me?
It's a very touchy subject because remember old dude I was telling you about the other day? Wait, I'm gonna do a separate story time about him. I'm not gonna say his name at all. There was one time where I had made a post, I think it was like my freshman year, and then I was like, you know, he had stopped talking to me once again because, you know, like I said, coming up around Christmas time, this nigga gonna stop talking to me because he won't give me no present or nothing like that.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
He started talking to me like after Christmas or whatever, we were on break. And I was like, you know, if anybody has something to say to me, or like, you know, anybody want to tell me anything, like, speak up now. And then like he replied or whatever, and then he was like, you know, I just feel so bad, you know, like it's really over, and you know, like this is like a love like this, like you can't really find da da da, like basically wasn't shit, and like somehow manipulate me because he knew the type of shit that I would be like drawn into. And he got me to like come back into it. Like we didn't get back together right then and there, but like I did get back to talking to him like a little bit right then and there.
Right.
And you know, I should have been strong and like held on to my own.
But you know what? Don't even blame yourself, because manipulators know exactly what points to trigger you. Like know your little points, all that. Like don't even blame yourself.
I don't know. Like I feel like maybe he might be weaponizing like his whole entire mental health on her. It's a very, very tricky situation, and Kanye might be doing the same exact thing too. And I, you know, y'all know I stand the hell out of Kanye, and I love Kim Kardashian to death, but you know, it's
Kanye stands right here.
You know, like it's
tricky. It's tricky because you don't want to be like, oh, you wild, you do too much, because you don't know the extent of his illness. But I also know like people who are bipolar and they don't act that way, but you can't just because one person don't act like that way don't mean another person can't.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's just, I don't know, and I find myself wanting to make excuses for him too. I'm like, oh, it's the illness, it's the illness, but I'm like, at one point is it not, if that makes sense? At one point does he have to take accountability and be like, you know what, this is me. Like I am doing too much. And then what he did that was really dangerous to me, as he was tweeting saying like he's off his meds, so he's making like some really good music. I'm like, that is extremely dangerous, because
I do not promote that.
Right, because other people might be in the same boat and they might be creatives too, and they're like, yeah, I work better when I'm on my meds, but that can lead them to like maybe want to be like suicidal or like other like self-harm methods. Being creatives, like we know like once you're in that zone and like once you finally get your ideas, you want to like execute them and things like that, and you want like to do like certain methods to be like, oh, this helps me more creative, helps me get in my zone. But when it comes to like your mental health, I feel like it's better to be safe than sorry. Like even if you are making music, it's like the fans are gonna love what you make regardless.
So that concludes today's video. I'm gonna keep it outright real with y'all. I'm not really sure how I feel about the situation, but I want to know what's your thoughts and opinions on it, because you know it's kind of interesting to hear both sides of it. Because honestly, at first I was all like one side. I was kind of biased. I was like, oh, she needs to mind her business, like, you know.
See, I was the opposite. I was just like, dang, you come see her, like she's trying to like help you out and things like that. So I was like the whole like opposite. And then see, that's what Twitter will do to you. Twitter how you see on both sides for real.
When you're on the internet, it's nice to have those opinions that are reasonable,
right?
You know, excuse me. Oh, that's the wine.
See, look, the wine talking.
Rational, logical, you know, like it'll help you get to a certain level of thinking.
You can also form your own opinions at the same time.
Yeah.
You don't want to be too influenced by Twitter to where you're like, do I like this, or is Twitter telling me to like it? You know what I mean? So make sure you're able to form your own opinion and just be able to see both sides and be like, okay, there's like valid points.
Yeah.
And I can like form my own thing.
I like having like any type of perspective on it. So, you know, let me know what you guys think. It's time here, you know, make sure you like my video, subscribe, hit that notification button so you never miss a video, you know, comment, and then don't forget, the most importantly, to subscribe to Kayla.
Yes, subscribe to my channel. Like I said earlier, it's probably gonna be down below. It is just my name, Kayla Lumpkins, Lumpkins. All the social media will be linked down below as well. So like follow us because we lit. Like y'all see how lit our videos was. Like why do y'all want to miss out on more of this?
You feel me? Like I feel like there's more coming to Kay and Kai. You know, like
yes, Kay and Kai. Yes.
We're signing off of here because we're hungry as fuck.
Yes, about to get something to eat.
You know, get a little drink. You know, it's happy hour right now because it's Wednesday. I forgot.
Oh shit, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, so you know it's happy hour. So we're gonna be signing off here.
Yeah,
we're gonna get some food.